Alright. We're taking on Roxanne today. If we don't wipe, we should be chilling, and then we'll make our way to, Verdant Turd. We have, like, a good box for Roxanne. It's gonna take a bit of piloting. I didn't, like, really cook up a line at all. Like, all I really wanted to know was, like, how I get my Dawn fan in, and, like, that's it. But that's really all I wanted to figure out. Yeah, okay. So you left off, we don't have any more encounters. We got really good encounters, though, yesterday. We got a, okay, Remoraid's not, Octillery isn't that great, but we have a Togedemaru, we picked up a Togedemaru, Octillery, a Carnivine, and a Zigzagoon. We didn't actually pick up Carnivine yesterday, I'm lying. But we picked up Zigzagoon, Octillery, and Togedemaru yesterday. Let me actually... Yeah. Okay. So, this is our box right now. We're Penguin Run, unfortunately. I know Blue's gonna have my head for that. Alright, let's figure out, the gym fights coming up. Because, yeah, we just gotta figure out these first, and then we'll pull up on Roxanne. Roxanne, I think I have the team finalized. We'll look at it again, once we get to her. But we shouldn't be needing a candy, so we don't need to do the doubles coming up. So we don't need to do the doubles until after cap. Okay, yeah, this is the Roxanne team. Probably. Okay, how do we deal with Tyrant? Tyrant's, two-shot by Bulldoze because it's gonna Stomping Tantrum us. I mean, not Stomping Tantrum, Breaking Swipe us. And then Archon. Archon can't really do anything in Donphan. We will be -1 Donphan, though. Bring Togedemaru, and then, yeah, because we chain Craniados, I guess we won't be able to since we'll be -1. We can swap it on Craniados, assuming this, because it's gonna be bite highest damage. Swap in Seadra one shot, okay. I would like another Archon answer, so we'll bring Tortuga and Auxiliary, just in case Togedemaru can't do it, but Togedemaru should be able to do it. We one tap with Spark. We just gotta dodge one flinch. We'll also bring Primpup. It's like most of these Pokemon are taking a ton of damage from Rock Slide because we don't have any rock resist outside of Donphan, and Donphan's answering Tyrant. We might be spending a heart scale for the gym fight. Again, we'll decide that once we get closer. Because we might need U-turn on Togedemaru for baiting. Also grab wide lens. So who knows, maybe we'll need a jump kick deerling. Not immune to run through. Alright, here's the first gym fight. This one should be really easy. How's the next one looking? Not too bad, actually. One after that, we actually do have a fake out bot for that. Okay, cool. Alright. Gym fight number 1. Lead Tyrant, we lead Donphan. Donphan's just gonna bulldoze twice. Breaking Swipe is gonna lower our attack. This is why it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO and not a 1-hit KO. Because we don't outspeed, and then he lowers our attack. We now outspeed it after bulldoze, so now we do pick up kill. And now we should be seeing Archon come in. Yeah. So we're just gonna rock throw Archon because he can't really kill us. Although we can actually just Ice Shard him. Yeah, we're gonna smoke him with Ice Shard. Yeah, we'll smoke him with Ice Shard because at -1 we don't have a 2-hit kill, but we outspeed him. So he can dodge flinch. Guaranteed 3-hit KO. Now he's in Defeatist, so his damage is lowered. And now Craniados comes in. They outspeed our Donphan. And Ice Fang is their highest damaging move, so they are going to Ice Fang us. Alright, on Ice Fang, we're just gonna swap to Dragon and snipe him. Unless we get frozen, then that would suck. Okay, cool. Bubble Beam, 1-hit kill. It's 26 special attack, Seadra, so it's really good. 0 speed, though. Which unfortunately they're coming to the gym fight, too. So, this is kind of why we need U-turn. Next trainer, Sudowoodo lead. Octillery can smoke him. That 8 special attack is fucking me in the ass. We can lead Donphan or we can lead Octillery. Do we need Donphan for anything else? Scorching Sands would fucking suck to switch in on. But anything else we're fine. Shitty matchup into the leap. Shitty matchup into Corsola. Corsola, we just throw Carnivine at the problem, right? Lileep. Lileep is a little scary. Togedemaru will have to take on Lileep. We have guaranteed 2-hit KO after Fake Out, so. Alright, so Octillery smokes Sudowoodo, and then that baits in not Karkle because they see that we one-shot Octazooka. It should be Lileep, who has highest damage of Giga Drain. Or it could be Corsola because Corsola outspeeds. Anyways, on Corsola, we swap to Actually, so we don't have to switch in on AP. I think I'd rather switch in on Scald with this guy. Although, I think it's gonna end up being... Yeah, because we have Speed Corsola. It's probably just gonna end up being Lileep. Yeah, it's gonna be a Lileep, so on Lileep we swap to Togue, 1v1s, and then Togue baits in Karkle. We see Scorching Sands or Sandtomb. So on either one of those, we swap in Octillery. No. We want a faster guy. I mean, Primplup works. No, we need it, we need a one-shot kill. We need a one-shot kill. So we actually need Donphan for Karkle. We have to get him in on non-Scorching Sands then. So Karkle, because I'm gonna be damaged Togedemaru, he should just see slow kill with Scorching Sands, so he shouldn't be. Nah, because then Masquerain can switch in on Incinerate and then always bait AP, never mind. This is also not the end of the world, switch on Scorching Sands, so... Corsola goes down to 2 Leaf Tornadoes, and then, in the event that they get an AP boost. Deerling can switch in, and then they'll live, and then kill with Razor Leaf, because Rindo Berry will be gone. Okay. And Lileep is just a shitty matchup. no fighting type to really like switch in and wall on him, so we have to rely on Toad for that, which is fine. Okay. I think this is the best we got. We'll bring Seadra. Alright. We're good to go. Alright, gym fight number 2. Lead Sudowoodo, we lead Octillery. Octillery has a range to kill with Octazooka. If we hit this range, that'd be great. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, he hits Rock Slide. It's gonna hurt a little. And we just smoke him with Octazooka. Alright, Laleep comes in. That's what we expected. Laleep sees Giga Drain, doing highest damage to Octillery. Yeah, by a long shot. It's either going to go for Giga Drain or Infestation. So on either one of those, we swap in La or Togedemaru. Went for Infestation. That's not going to hurt too much. The residual damage is going to hurt a little, but we should be chilling. Infestation makes contact? Good to know. Okay, because we had Iron Barbs proc, we can send Metal Claw. It's a 2-hit KO. And we get the attack boost, nice. So yeah, no, we just smoke him, yeah. So that's a +1 Metal Claw hitting Laleep. And now we should be seeing, yeah, Karkle. Karkle is gonna see either Sand Tomb or Scorching Sands. We're at 39 HP, which means he only sees Scorching Sands kill. Wait, no, he has to go for Scorching Sands. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh well. We always swap in Donphan because Donphan has a guaranteed 1-hit KO, 2-hit KO if he gets burned. Guaranteed 1-hit KO for the Bulldoze. We didn't want to hit him with a water move because that would have activated Steam Engine. And he could have probably reverse sweeped us. Alright, Corsola comes in, and Corsola's highest damaging move is Scald. And at 69 HP. Scald can't kill. but the burn would kill us. So we're gonna swap to Carnivine on Scald. This can also be Calm Mind, but it should be Scald, yeah. No, it actually could never be Calm Mind because we outspeed 2-hit. Alright, so we're gonna send Leaf Tornado. They eat their Rindo Berry, but it's fine. We're still doing over half. Just gonna drop accuracy. No accuracy drop. AP. If this is AP boost, we swap to... Okay. If it AP boosted, we were gonna swap to Deerling because Deerling would still outspeed after an AP boost. And now Wapple got that. Why the fuck are my headphones tight? Alright, next fight is the easiest fight, I believe. Alright, so the first Pokemon is immediately up, but we have a Weasel to break Focus Sash a Fake Out, or break Sturdy a Fake Out, and then Water Pulse kill. So Weasel smokes Graveler. And then because we don't bait kill, we always bait Wild Charge from Alolan Graveler. So on Wild Charge, we can swap in Carnivine and smoke him out with a Leaf Tornado, because we just barely outspeed. And then we should be baiting Lairon with Iron Tail. And we can swap in Donphan on Iron Tail. Bulldoze into Ice Shard will kill him. Or do I want Donphan for Boldore? Because I would struggle with this Boldore. Does anything else kill Lairon? Can't get stat dropped with Prinplup, but we can get crit. You don't have a priority move to follow up. I think only really Prinplup can. Like, other than Donphan. Because they resist Iron Tail, but they're still taking so much damage from it. They can Bubble Beam into Aqua Jet kill, which would be great. But Donphan's just better. Donphan can switch in and then deal with him. And then Boulder's down in 2 hits. And Octillery can smoke him if needed. It's like their highest damaging move, Stomping Tantrum, that's non-stab hitting into Octillery. We should be fine. Yeah, and we outspeed. Bring Prinplup anyways, and Seadra. Oranberry, 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 okay. Alright, let me just make sure Weasel is one-shotting, because we don't want to lose that Weasel. This Weasel's amazing. Yeah, this smokes him. Okay, yeah. Alright, last gym fight, and then we're on to Roxanne. So we lead Garp. Garp is going to fake out to break his 30. And then we have a one-hit kill with Water Pulse. And then we should be baiting in Alolan Graveler. And Graveler has a guaranteed slow kill against Weasel. So on Wild Charge, we're going to swap to Carnivine. Who we resist that. And then we are going to send a Leaf Tornado, right? Yeah, we send Leaf Tornado, and Leaf Tornado is a guaranteed kill. Alright, here's where it gets a little awkward. So, we should be seeing Lairon here. Yeah, we see Lairon here. Lairon has a guaranteed Iron Head coming out. Not Iron Head, Iron Tail. Because he can't use Stomping Tantrum. Rock Slide does not out damage. We're at 54 HP. Yeah, we're dead to Iron Tail crit, so we can't stay in. So we're going to swap to Donphan. This doesn't defense drop us, that would be great. Perfect. We send Bulldoze. Bulldoze is highest damage. That's a sturdy. Drop his speed, doesn't really matter, we already outsped. Iron Tails again. Again, no defense drop. Great. Okay, no defense drop, perfect. I think we'll be able to frag out Boldor. So, this is Custap Berry Lairon. Custap Berry is going to activate, and we just send Ice Shard to kill him because he's at 1 HP. And Custap Berry does not give you priority, it just boosts your speed up to the maximum. It makes you move first in your priority bracket, but because we're using a +1 attack, he doesn't get priority. Okay, we should just be able to smoke this guy. Yeah, we smoke him. Okay. And Bulldoze is a 2-hit KO. Okay, yeah, set up Sandstorm, I guess. Alright, cool. Now we're on to Roxanne. We're gonna look at the team one last time before we send it, because I want to see if we actually need U-turn. I think we need U-turn on Togue. So let's get the team together. We need... Oh wait, no, we actually do need Seadra. Masquerain. And... Toad. Okay. Not sure if we need a Chesto or Orin on law. We'll run Chesto. And we need Never Melt Ice on Donphan. Right, let me just plug these guys into the calc. Again, with their new items. Mainly Donphan, but... Okay, so, we lead off with Donphan because Donphan is the only thing that can really kill Bisharp. Bisharp is going to send Grass Knot. We can't get crit because we're battle armor. So he's going to send Grass Knot, does a maximum of 50 damage, leaving us at around 36 HP. That's fine. We can work around that. After -1, we have, after he's -1 speed, we just barely outspeed. So we are just able to frag him out with Donphan. And then after that, we'll be left at high roll, 36 HP. So then we'll be baiting in Aurorus, who only sees kill with Body Slam. On Body Slam, we swap in Togedemaru, who is able to switch in on Body Slam. We do Iron Barb's Chip, which leaves them at 88%. And then we can Fake Out to do an additional 5%. Leaving them at 83, which allows Metal Claw to just barely kill, even though we're 0 attack Togedemaru. And then Togedemaru, after that, baits Zygarde. Zygarde will always see 1,000 Arrows here. So on 1,000 Arrows, we're going to swap to Carnivine, who then baits Skitter Smack or Dragon Claw. So on either one of those, we swap to Masquerain to get an Intimidate. And then they're going to 1,000 Arrows again. We can swap back to Carnivine, bait another Skitter Smack, and then get another Intimidate. So at -2, Donphan can switch in on 1,000 Arrows and never bait a random move at 20 HP. So we are able to just frag him out with Ice Shard. Because the reason why we couldn't, we need 2 Intimidates and not 1 is so we can swap in on TA and still frag him. And then Lunatone is going to come in. Lunatone is going to see Icy Wind kill. This is another reason why we want to run double Intimidate. Well, we need 2 Intimidates because we will always be Icy Wind. We swap in Togedemaru on Icy Wind. We're going to Eerie Impulse. But we're going to Fake Out first and then Eerie Impulse. To drop his special attack, we're going to do that twice, and making him -4. So then when we hit him with Metal Claw, he goes to +2 attack, and then -2 special attack. His AP and Stored Power have overlapping rolls, and then we should just be able to frag out with Metal Claw. After that, Caracasa shouldn't come. Oh no, it's going to be, okay, yeah, it's going to be dual rolls. Yeah, Caracasa will come in because I outspeed Solrock. But Solrock, and I'll probably be low enough to bait a kill from him. So no matter what Caracasa sends out, we swap in Octillery 1v1s. And then Solrock will come in, see Rock Slide. Low key, we might just have to send Octazooka. Yeah, okay, I guess this line doesn't need U-turn. This line doesn't need U-turn, I guess. Okay. That's fine. And we have Seadrez backup for Solrock. We don't have any fast water types other than fucking Weasel, but he gets smoked by everything. So we're Never Melt Ice, Oranberry, 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 Chestoberry. Oh shit, I forgot to ping in my server. Okay. We're running up Roxanne. Alright. Let me just make sure Knockoff doesn't roll. Knockoff does not have any overlapping rolls of Grass Knot. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're good to go. Let's send it. It's probably, it's gonna be a weird cook, but it's whatever. Roxanne leads Bisharp, we lead Donphan. So Donphan is going to send a Bulldoze. This is not a one-hit KO, because not only do they have Focus Sash, but this also just doesn't kill them. So we're going to send Bulldoze. First, we're going to get Grass Knotted, though. Okay, that was Mineral. That was near Mineral, okay. Okay, that pops is Defiant, but it doesn't matter. He does not have any priority like Sucker Punch, so we are just free to send Bulldoze, and we pick off him. Alright, so we always bait Aurorus in, because Aurorus has killing rolls here. Aurorus is going to Body Slam. So on Body Slam, we're going to swap to Law. We can't get paralyzed from Body Slam, so we're chilling. And Body Slam does quite a bit. We get Barb's Chip, which drops them to 88%. And we're going to send Fake Out for a little extra chip. And with all that chip, we just barely kill with Metal Claw. So we're going to send Metal Claw, and we should be able to frag them. By 1 damage. By 1 damage if we absolute min-rolled. Yep, here's Zygarde. Zygarde is going to send 1,000 arrows. So on 1,000 arrows, we're going to swap in Carnivine. Carnivine resists us, and we do get smacked down, so we should always bait a different move that's not 1,000 arrows. So now on either Dragon Claw or Skitter Smack, we can swap in Monet. Hoping for Skitter Smack. Skitter Smack scales higher than Dragon Claw. And Skitter Smack would do least amount of damage. Perfect. Skitter Smack. And at -1, took a Skitter Smack. We are at 68 HP. arrows are at 89. 1,000 arrows is still highest damage. Also, Smackdown AI sees that it'll smack me down. I'm at 42 HP on Donphan. If I switch in now, take highest roll, I go down to 21 HP. And then he only sees TA. And then Ancient Power should never be able to kill me. Okay. We can actually just swap straight to Donphan here because Bisharp didn't highest roll. And we then save Monet and Wapple's HP for potential, like, for later potential. Yeah, let me just make sure. 42 minus 21 draws me to 21 HP. Should never see E-Speed. And I frag him out with Nevermelt Ice Shard. Okay. Yeah, so we just swap in Zunisha here. It can't crit because we're battle armor. Alright. And then Ice Shard, we just frag out. Guaranteed one-hit KO with Nevermelt Ice. Now we always bait in Lunatone. Yes, Lunatone comes in. Their only damaging move that kills us is Icy Wind. So we're baiting Icy Wind. It's a fast kill. So we're gonna swap in Law on Icy Wind. And this does like no damage to Togue. Crits, of course. 36 HP. Now we're going to Fake Out. And then we're going to Eerie Impulse. Goes for AP. This is scary. So now this is a -2 Lunatone. Facing down Togedemaru. Who is, I should have ran Orin, but it's whatever. We're gonna send another Eerie Impulse. Goes for Hypnosis. Okay, that hits. We're holding Chesto Berry, so we wake up. Eerie Impulse number 2 means he's -4 special attack. His highest damaging move is AP. We're going to send a Metal Claw. Okay, he goes for Hypnosis and that hits. Okay. Turn 2 Wake Up would be crazy. So AP. Okay, turn 2 Wake Up. Okay. Metal Claw number 1. That pops his weakness policy, so now he's +2 attack, -2 special attack. And now we send another Metal Claw. He's gonna stored power? Perfect, that doesn't hurt. Let's go, Togedemaru! Okay! And since, okay, we are -1 speed, so we bait in Solrock. Okay, Solrock has random move here, which really sucks. Random move, we are at 12 HP, -1 speed. Won't go for Psycho Cut because it doesn't get the bonus. Rock Slide and Stomping Tantrum likely. I say we swap in on Carnivine. Swapping Carnivine on that, right? 50 HP Carnivine. We died a crit Rock Slide, but if we swap it on Stomping Tantrum, we can get huge damage. We can then swap to something else. So if we swap it on Stomping Tantrum, then we bait Rock Slide or Psycho Cut. Zunisha can't take that though, because we're 24 HP. They're dead to Psycho Cut, but not dead to Rock Slide. And we swap in Wapple. So we're not dead unless it crits. Stomping Tantrum, okay. So now we're just gonna send Leaf Tornado. Which HP are we at? 54? 50. We have to dodge crit Rock Slide, or Psycho Cut. They have overlapping rolls. Psycho Cut would be better, because it does less damage. And it can't flinch us. Leaf Tornado does insane damage. Rock Slide. No flinch, no crit. Leaf Tornado, okay. Accuracy drop would be crazy here. Okay, wait, we can fraud this. We get to fraud this out. Okay. So this means... So... Accuracy is 0.75. So, Rock Slide has a 75% chance to hit. And it's gonna be either Rock Slide or Psycho Cut. We have to swap in Dragon here. Dragon is really the only thing that can take a hit. And, like, send a KO. So we're gonna swap in Dragon. Rock Slide hits. Okay. 35 HP. I'm just out of range for Barrier, aren't I? Rock Slide only ever kills if it crits here. But it can also miss now, so send it. It missed! Let's go! Let's go, Dragon! Carnivine with the accuracy drop clutch up. Let's go! And now all that's left is Caracasa. At 35 HP, we always bait AP kill. So no matter what, really, we gotta swap in Octillery here. Right, 35 HP. I always bait AP. Because AP is higher, is almost guaranteed to kill me. Can 24 HP Zunisha swap in all that? It can. And they always bait Aqua Jet. Okay. So they should always go for AP. And then, but if Zunisha switches in and then they get AP boost, we're kind of fucked. I mean, this actually helps us. Because if we can get him in on the AP, right, we're only taking 13 to 16. Let's just say 16, so we're down to 8 HP. We then always bait Aqua Jet because we outspeed, but Aqua Jet is a kill with Prio. And Aqua Jet, we swap in Octillery. Okay. Because the idea is swap in Zunisha on AP, and then we bait Aquajet to bring in Arlong. Because Arlong can range 2-hit kill with Octazooka. It should always be AP. I don't know why I'm doubting that. If damaging move kills, if AI Mon is faster, the move has priority and AI is slower. The move does not have priority. So this should never be Aquajet, and it should never be Razor Shell hitting into me. It'd only be that if we were dead. If you're near dead. So it should always be AP, and it can't be Zenny. AP is the highest damaging move they have. Okay. No AP boost? Okay. We're always dead to Aquajet here, because we're 11 HP. Always dead to Aquajet. We outspeed. And he has a prio move. So we're going to swap in Arlong on the Aquajet. Yep, win for Aquajet. Perfect. And we outspeed, and we have a range of 2-hit KO with Octazooka. I think we hit that range. Yeah, we hit that. Zenny's perfect. No chance for AP boost. We hit that range. Deathless Roxanne, let's go. Easy Roxanne fight. We had to scum a little there, but it's whatever. Alright, Deathless Roxanne, easy as fuck. Yeah, that was really lucky because we got the rock side miss with the Seadra. Never punished. Alright, let's level everyone up. Oh, let me actually take off all the items first. Rapid Spin. Okay, Rapid Spin is actually a goated move. Oh, fuck. So it's kind of weird here. Because Rock Throw doesn't really do damage. I feel like dropping Rock Throw is probably the best option. Yeah, we're gonna drop Rock Throw. Drop Rock Throw for Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin's an amazing move. We got our Hazard Spinner already. Right, we get Leaf Blade on Carnivine now. And Crunch, apparently. Okay. Alright, there's our Leaf Blade. Signal Beam, that's our Bug Stab. So we drop Struggle Bug. Stun Spore. I like having Scary Face for speed control. Bind, we're gonna drop Focus Energy. Yeah, drop Focus Energy. Alright, we got Octazooka on Dragon, which is just better Bubble Beam. And then let's level everyone else up. Do we get Talonflame here? I think we do get Talonflame. 6-7. Yeah, I know. So funny, right? We do also get a Floatzel here. Alright, so let me just make sure I don't have to delay for any Sawsbuck moves. I'm pretty sure I don't. So I get Secret Power at 28. Horn Leech at 30 with Deerling, right? No, I get Horn Leech on Sawsbuck Evo. Damn, this thing gets Stomping Tantrum for Watson? That's actually crazy. This is the run? I don't think so. Because we're running what I believe to be the worst starter in the game. We're doing a Penguin run right now. Right. We're not going to learn Secret Power. That's a tutor move. We can always come back for that. Penguin, in my opinion, is probably the worst starter. I've had the worst time with Penguin. My last Penguin run that I did wiped to Discharge Doubles, which was my first, like, real PB. That's not a good sign. The only Turtle run I've done wiped to the 4th gym, which I'm alright with. It was a disappointing wipe, because I got crit and then I wiped. And then my Ape run is my current PB. It's at the end of Desert. Horn Leech, we drop Razor Leaf. Let me check Talonflame's learn set, because this is the first time I'm gonna have a Talonflame. Oh, we don't get Talonflame. Never mind. Do you get Will-O-Wisp, though? We delay for Talonflame. No, there's not really a reason to delay for Talonflame. Yeah, there's not really a reason to delay for Talonflame. We'll just level up Fletchender. Do you pick a random starter each time? No. Will-O-Wisp is hella inaccurate. And let me just check something. No, I don't choose a random starter each time. It's really whatever I'm feeling or whatever people tell me to. I like running Ape. Because Ape is, for me, the most consistent. Okay, there was no Will-O-Wisp changes. Turtle is good. He has one of the hardest fights in the game, though, with, what's it called? With Cycling Road Rival. Because you have to face down a Blaziken, a Sneasel, a Serena, and those are all, like, demon Pokemon in this game. Right, so we're not gonna learn Will-O-Wisp. Because Will-O-Wisp can miss, making it bad. It's not like T-Wave where it can't miss if an electric type is using it. Natural Gift. What's crazy about Natural Gift, you can make this like a base 60 flying move, but... Nah, no Natural Gift. We don't get Staraptor either, right? Because if we don't get Talonflame, surely we don't get Staraptor, right? No, we don't get Staraptor, okay. Great. We get Staravia. Staravia's dual Wing Beat is really good. We're gonna keep Aerial Ace. Because Aerial Ace can never miss. Dual Wing Beat, Break Sash, and kills. We're gonna drop Whirlwind. Whirlwind's bad. That's like a premium Whirlwind. Weasel we actually have to delay one level, I'm pretty sure, for Ice Beam. Yeah, we delay 1 level for level 27 Ice Beam. Cause like, yeah, he learns Ice Punch, not Ice Punch, Ice Fang, but Ice Beam out damages Ice Punch, not Ice Punch, Ice Fang, even though our special attack is on the weaker side. We're gonna drop Brick. We can drop Brick Break. We get a tutor for Brick Break later. We get a tutor for Brick Break later. Fighting. Do we need fighting for anything? Can't use it on Lapras. Not a good Cling answer. We need Water Pulse for the Arcanine. This is Swift Swim, right? Not Water Veil. Yeah, Swift Swim. Fake Out is amazing. Aqua Jet is our prio. Yeah, we drop Brick Break. I don't think we need fighting coverage for any Pokemon coming up. Guy online. Ice Fang, no, Ice Beam just out damages, because Ice Beam is base 90, Ice Fang is base 65. This is coverage, so we don't get stab on it. And even though we hit harder, just export this. Even though we hit harder with Floatzel on the physical side, Ice Beam, out damages Ice Fang. Just bring up a Mew. Level 28. They end up doing the same amount of damage, honestly. Because our physical attack is so high, they end up doing around the same damage to neutral. But it's whatever. We'll get Ice Punch anyways. Ice Punch scales higher than our Ice Beam. Whirlpool. I don't think we learn Whirlpool. Pluck is kind of ass, but this is like our one bug bite, or one like berry removal we have. And then Bubble Beam, that's our stab. Life Dew is Life Dew. Aqua Jet is Prio. We're also minus attack, so Whirlpool isn't doing crazy damage. But if we absolutely need to remove a berry, we can remove a berry with Pluck. So we're gonna drop Whirlpool. No Whirlpool. Traffic moves are also Mickey as fuck. What else can we level up? We're not gonna level up Zigzagoon because it's better to delay him. I don't get a wall rain. I stick with Celio. Right. Yeah. Say Luxio. Wall charge at 31. Okay, we gotta delay Luxio by 1 level for level 31 wild charge. Okay, let me actually check Rapidash, because I've never had a Rapidash. Am I stuck with Ponyta? No, I actually do get Rapidash. Oh. We get Blaze Kick at 26. Oh, that's actually huge. Only to get Fire Lash at 33. Oh, but nah, we miss out on a lot with if we don't Evo Rapidash. Oh, we get high horsepower for the gym anyways, okay. Double kick, we're gonna drop Stomp. Alright, we level up and get Blaze Kick here. Blaze Kick is way stronger than Flame Wheel. Even though our Rapidash has a dogshit attack stat of 7 with no boosting nature, still hits decently hard. Never had a Rapidash, so this is exciting. Because normally the horse fucking dies, or I just don't get a good run with them. Hypnosis is bad. Okay. And we just level up this guy. Because he doesn't really get anything interesting. Crunch. It's kind of interesting. We don't get Razor Shell until after Cap. Drop Smackdown for Crunch. Protect. Oh. We'll drop Crunch for Protect. Yeah, this is a Protect guy. No, we got Protect. Okay. And then we just level up Celio. Body Slam. Roll out. Icy Wind, okay. Here we get rid of Body Slam. Alright, we need to level up Zeus to 31. Charm, do we still have Growl? So we have Baby Doll Eyes. Baby Doll Eyes is Prio, so that can come in handy. Especially if we're trying to get a Shell Armor Pokemon in on Switch, that could actually be really good. Yeah, okay. No Charm. Alright, we don't Evo here. Because we want Wild Charge and this thing becomes a Togekiss check. And I think we drop Spark here, because it's just so much weaker than Wild Charge. And let me check, do we get Thunderfang ever? I guess Physical Stab. No, we eventually get Zing Zap as consistent stab. And we eventually get Zing Zap as consistent stab. Okay. So we're gonna drop Spark for Wild Charge. And now we level Evo. Luxray acquired. Smart Strike. Because we didn't actually have to teach anything for the gym, we have a full move slot. A full, like... our Token Mars is pretty decent. 0 attack, but... oh well. We get Super Fang here, which I'm gonna drop Eerie Impulse for, because... Eerie Impulse loses all of its value after the gym. So we're gonna drop it for Super Fang. It's good for catching Pokemon, which is really nice. I have the fucking Sinnoh box, I swear. Alright, this is our box post Roxanne, which is really nice. Alright, so let's get to calcing the next fight up. Alright, so we're dropping Deerling, Luxio, Ponyta, and Floatzel. And then, Yaller. First trainer is Youngster Joey on Route 116. We overlevel these guys by a lot because they're supposed to be done in the last cap, but you can just skip them entirely and go straight to Roxanne. Okay. So they lead Raticate. Sawsbuck double kick kills. Okay, good to know. Yes, Sucker Punch, which again doesn't really matter. And then, since we can chain Lanoon, he's gonna send in Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto sees Air Slash or Heat Wave doing highest damage. So on either one of those, we just swap in Floatzel, Ice Beam kills, and then Lanoon will see boosted Retaliate. So he'll go for Retaliate. On Retaliate, we swap to Togedemaru, who takes it, does chip damage, and then Togedemaru can 1v1. Yeah, Togedemaru just 1v1s this guy. And then we can just bring in Rapidash if we really want to, because Rapidash doesn't really care, they kill with double kick. Have you tried Pokemon Null? Yes, I have. I have actually tried Pokemon Null. I didn't get too far. I streamed it here when it, like the day after it came out. Because I was busy the day it came out. I didn't get too far. I didn't even get to the first gym. Because my starter died, on the route right after Odell Town. Because I didn't know, Heliolisk could go for a parabolic charge on Eldegoss despite seeing Swift doing highest damage. Because my idea was I'm going to swap in Gren on Swift and then low kick kill. But yeah, I have played Null. Saravia. Yeah, AI tends to go for healing moves or speed control. Yeah, it couldn't really go for speed control because my Eldegoss got it down to like -4. Orin. Run Orin on Togue. I have to go back for black glasses. Yeah, before we do this fight, let's go talk to Mr. Stone, and then we'll go get black glasses. Because we get quick balls, XP share, and then he'll give us an ultra ball at the cave. So we got an item max. Alright, let's go grab black glasses real quick, and then we'll continue down that route. Oh, we also need to get cut. I forgot about that. Hold on. I forgot, I didn't get any of the items here in Rustboro. I'm low-key fucking stupid. Let's go grab this item. This is a nugget. It's Fling Tech right there. Or Emergency 5000. I do have Repel on, right? No, I do not. I did. Miracle Seed. Magical Leaf. silver powder, and then we'll get poison barb. Forgot to go get black glasses, so we're going back to Slateport. What up, Scott? Alright, black glasses. We need these kind of items because a 20% boost could be the difference between hitting a range and one-shotting, which is why these sorts of items are really important, especially since we don't get items like Life Orb or Specs and Choice Band until way later in the game. Alright, now we can finally take on Youngster Joey since we got all the items we needed. This is the team we needed, yep. Alright, so we lead Sawsbuck into Eradicate. Sawsbuck is going to send a double kick, not a jump kick, a double kick into Raticate. It still kills, so don't have to worry about it not killing. Jump kick has a chance to miss, and then we just get fucked by it, which is fun. And now we should be seeing Pidgeotto since he sees that he walls us out. And on either Heat Wave or Air Slash, we're going to swap in Garp. Because he was going for, he could have gone for Heat Wave, that's why we didn't want to swap in Togedemaru. And then we send Ice Beam picks up kill. And then Lanoon comes in, Lanoon sees Retaliate or Seed Bomb. So on either one of those, you just swap in Law. Takes the boost to Retaliate, we get Barb's damage, and then we're going to send the Fake Out. And then Smart Strike is our highest damaging move. That was range to kill. Oh well, easy fight. Next fight should be just as easy. We have Tortuga. Which means we should have a good answer into the Oricorio. If Tortuga doesn't answer Oricorio, I'm sure Floatzel does. Almost no. Okay. Togedemaru does it. It's fine. Yeah, Togedemaru at fucking 1 speed is able to outspeed plus speed Oricorio. Okay. Alright, so we snipe Oricorio. We can actually... We have range kill on Whimsy. But it won't be Brion since they see outspeed kill. Although, no, it'll probably be... No, it might be Whimsy because they outspeed me. Yeah, okay. We'll hold Chesto Berry just in case they go for Grass Whistle. So we can send Smart Strike into them. And that'll be range kill. Bring Rapidash just in case. And Brion is answered by Carnivine. And Sawsbuck. I'd like another Whimsy answer. Nature Power's turning into I can't even question that. Okay, Fletchinder works better than Staravia, so does Masquerain. Masquerain works. Okay, we probably won't be needing more than 2 Pokemon for, Whimsy anyways. What else do I need? Do I already have everyone? Is everyone here already? I need Carnivine. Alright. Chestoberry on Law. Orin on you. Cherry on Sabo. And Cherry on Marco. Actually, we'll run Chesto on Sabo. Because they can go for Prankster Grass Whistle. Then after this fight, we get into the Candy Gauntlet, which is just 2 fights we have to do without leaving the area, so we have to bring a single team that handles both of them. It shouldn't be bad because we outlevel them. It's only really a bad doubles if we don't overlevel. Okay, yeah, Spark snipes Oricorio. And Oricorio does not have any Prankster moves, so we're just gonna send Spark. And it doesn't have a Sash. So we should be seeing Whimsicott here. Yep. Morling Chestoberry, so if they do go for Grass Whistle, we will wake up. We're gonna send Smart Strike, go for Energy Ball. It's fine. Smart Strike was arranged to kill, but oh well. Grass Whistle, we wake up immediately. And then Brion, we just frag out with Spark. Brion can't kill us, and also Togedemaru just one-shots, so... W Togedemaru. Alright, next fight has Komawala and Gyarados. I mean, hopefully we have one Pokemon that just deals with Komawala. That would be great. Sazba Cornleech is arranged to kill Komawala? Really? That's interesting. I mean, Luxray just straight up frags him. Does Luxray chain? Luxray chains. They take hella recoil, though. Luxray can just chain this. Which is really funny. Oh, wait, no, Luxray can't chain that because they don't outspeed. Okay. Alright, well, we need... We're definitely bringing Togedemaru Sazba, because these two, they deal with Gyarados and Komawala. Because we just Hornleech kill, can we run Miracle Seed and guarantee kill? Yes, okay. And he should always be going for Sucker Punch, because he sees that he's dead. So we'll go for Hornleech, we heal back whatever we lost from Sucker Punch, and then... Gyarados is gonna Dragon Rage, he'll thud into Togedemaru, Togedemaru picks up kill Spark, and even at, we're not gonna be intimidated, so we don't have to worry about damage rolls. Next fight, though, is pretty scary. Okay, so we don't outspeed Perugly. And... okay. We do outspeed Simipour. And we can snipe a Hornleech. I kind of like that idea, sniping a Hornleech, but we still gotta deal with Perugly. If we can somehow get a doubling into the other slot that's not Sawsbuck, maybe? That'd be great. So this is not where the fight go. Does Sawsbuck outspeed Sneasel? Does, okay. And double kick is guaranteed kill. Because, like, Perugly would fake out with Thud into, also, what do we need to bait kill with? For our switch-in. Tortuga Water Pledge would be interesting. I mean, what could we realistically get something in on? Carnivine can come in on Water Pledge Fake Out, right? Yes. And we snipe Perugly, or I guess snipe Simipour. Brings in Masquerain, who intimidates. And we'll see kill on Carnivine, because we're taking Water Pledge plus Fake Out. We might have to pre-damage for that. We'll pre-damage Carnivine a little for that. So when we swap in, we always end up baiting Bug Buzz. Fast kill Bug Buzz. So then we just swap Ponyta, holding Chesto Berry. We're not going to be intimidated, but we do outspeed, which is really good. We just snipe with Blaze Kick. That takes out the right slot, and then it's just Perugly and Sneasel left. Oh yeah, can we not take damage from knockoff? I feel like that's an error. I'm not sure if Suction Cups is bugged in the calc. Because it says they get the damage boost from knockoff, but Suction Cups stops items from getting from being removed. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Suction Cups. This Pokemon cannot be forced to switch out by another Pokemon's attack or item. Okay. Also, we'll be able to run Togedemaru. Fuck. Since we're switching in... Is there any other Pokemon that can switch in and bait fast kill with Bug Buzz? I think it's only Carnivine, right? Carnivine also sometimes baits Ice Beam to pick. But it's almost always Bug Buzz. Shouldn't need Togedemaru for the second fight at all. So we should be chill. Also, your ass outspeeds Perugly, which is amazing. Or neutral heal enough. Let's see what we need to pre-damage. Wait, Sawsbuck isn't coming in on a... I mean, Carnivine isn't coming in on an attack. They're only coming in on Fake Out. So we need to pre-damage Carnivine to... taking 10%. Min. So 90. And then Bug Buzz is doing 56 to 68. We want to be able to stay out of Ice Beam range. That's the important part. We want to be able to stay out of Ice Beam range. I mean, does that really matter though? We stay out of... yeah, it actually does. I mean, Togedemaru just switches in on... Yeah, Togedemaru just switches in on that. Okay. And we can Fake Out. Might even... Okay, yeah, no, we don't even have to pre-damage. We can just double swap. But we have to pre-damage a different Pokemon so Carnivine can actually come in. So we need to pre-damage something to die and can take every single move from a Simipour. So Simipour is hitting it hard with Water Pledge. But we also need a Pokemon that doesn't necessarily take a lot of damage from, we can actually just give him Defiant Boost to see kill. So he'll go to +1. And then, Simipour sees Water Pledge doing highest damage. They see faster kill. They can even go for Brine. It doesn't matter, we just... It honestly doesn't matter what attack they go for since Sawsbuck is smoking them. We have to make sure we die to Perugly Fake Out. That's the important part. We have to make sure we die to Perugly Fake Out. So what, are we pre-damaging 10 HP then? Yeah, oof, wait. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna pre-damage Carnivine to 10 HP. He'll be itemless, and he'll always bait Fake Out into his slot. And since Sawsbuck outspeeds Simipour, we can snipe them with Horn Leech. And that will pick up the Simipour kill. So whatever switches in on Fake Out will not be taking the full force of damage. So we'll have Togedemaru switch in on Fake Out, so we get Barbed Chip on Perugly, and then we're able to Fake Out Masquerain next turn as we swap to Ponyta Rapidash, so they can snipe Masquerain. And Togedemaru will just Super Fang, or I guess Smart Strike the Perugly. We just get damage off, and then everything else in the back is cleanup for Sneasel Perugly. Sawsbuck lead. Law, second slot. We need to pre-damage him to 10 HP. We also needed your item. Okay, you actually could have kept it. Miracle Seed on Sawsbuck. You're already holding Orin. Chesto. And then you need pre-damage. Use slot 3. Perfect. Okay. So that should always bait Fake Out from Perugly. And just to make sure we don't accidentally switch them in while fighting Gyarados, we're gonna put them at the bottom. We need to grab potions first, hold on. So we can heal Togedemaru. Alright, Candy Gauntlet. Can't have shit in my dorm, bro. Okay. Let's beat this shit. Miracle Seed, Adamant, 20 IV. That. snipes him, and then Togedemaru snipes you. And then pre-damage to 10 HP. Fake out kills. And then... Okay. Alright, let's start the candy gauntlet. Alright, so Chopper just snipes him with Horn Leech. With Miracle Seed, so he's gonna go for Sucker Punch. We're gonna heal all that HP we just lost back. And then Gyarados' only move is Dragon Rage. So on Dragon Rage, we just swap to Togedemaru. And then we snipe with Spark. Now we need to organize our items again. Chesto Berry on Chopper. Because we can still snipe without Miracle Seed. Yup. We are going to heal our Togedemaru. Chesto. You run Chesto Berry on Tog. And then we need to lead Carnivine so we can bait fake outs. Alright, let's do it. Scary fight. So we lead Chopper and Wapple. Chopper is going to Horn Leech Simipour, sniping them. And then Wapple is baiting Fake Out. So on Fake Out, we're going to swap to Law here. Yep, went for Fake Out into Law. Perfect. Get our Barb Ship, and then Chopper snipes Simipour with Horn Leech. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I forgot. Low-key forgot what I was doing for a second, but it's fine. So Masquerain gets Intimidate off. Oh no. So Chopper is going to switch to Sabo, and we are going to Fake Out Masquerain. And for Hypnosis, we're holding Chesto Berry, so we're chilling. And Sabo outspeeds both of them, so we're going to send Blaze Kick into Masquerain, and we're going to send a Super Fang into Perugly. Alright, that's going to do more damage to them. Now we send Double Kick into Perugly and Smart Strike into Perugly. And then Rapidash has a guaranteed kill with Double Kick here on Sneasel. So we're going to double kick the Sneasel, and we're going to, let me actually make sure I didn't accidentally target Toad. Okay, double kick the Sneasel, and then Toad is going to swap to Arlong. Alright, yeah, cool. Easy fight. So now we pick up the candy. +1 candy. Alright, Bug Guy just gets checked by Rapidash. Yeah. Yeah, Bug Guy is just checked by Rapidash. Perfect. We'll bring Staravia. Artillery, Togue, and Masquerain, and Floatzel just in case. Alright, Sabo should just take 3 here. Which is great. My bug Pokemon are tough, let's battle. Fuck you and your bugs. Alright, so we're gonna just send Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick is a guaranteed one-hit KO. And then, because we just chain everything, Durant's gonna come in. Durant is going to first impression us, but we're just gonna place kick him. And Rapidash just blows this guy up too. Alright, next fight should be really... Is this next fight Cramorant? No, it's Granbull. Okay. Granbull fight, okay. Granbull, we have a guaranteed kill with Togedemaru after Fake Out, so we can just Fake Out Smart Strike. We have to deal with Intimidate first, so is there a way for me to bait Crunch? If I had a Psychic type, it would bait Crunch. Because I don't want to switch in on Brick Break, that does a lot of damage. Play Rough can also just lower my attack stat, so... Okay, so we have no way to bait Crunch, unfortunately. I mean, Rapidash gets pretty fucking close. But, no. Since it has overlapping rolls of everything. Or, I guess, with Brick Break. Fletchinder always baits Crunch. It's 21, Crunch deals 22, okay. Outspeed, but slow kill should outweigh bulk up. Okay. So we're gonna lead pre-damage Fletchinder to bait Crunch, because we resist Brick Break and also play Rough. Play Rough's peaks at 21, Crunch does 22, so we can always bait Crunch reliably. Swap in Togedemaru, who doesn't care about the defense drop since they can just Fake Out Smart Strike kill. And then Togedemaru will always bait Iron Tail or Thunder, I guess. Sure. This is Steely Spirit, so... And we could just swap in Cherry Berry Rapidash on that, and then just snipe with Blaze Kick. Because if I get defense dropped, right? Bullet Punch, yeah, Bullet Punch crit won't kill. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so Fletchender always baits Crunch, then Berserker, okay, Togedemaru frags Gramble, and Berserker sees Iron Tail or Thunder. We just run Cherry Berry Rapidash just in case the Thunder does hit, and paralyzes us, and then we just snipe Blaze Kick. Okay. Let's back up, we'll run Donphan and, and Luxio. Marco needs to be at how much HP? 22 HP for Crunch to be guaranteed kill. So 1 22. Alright, perfect. Alright. So they lead Gramble, we lead Fletchender, who is only dead to Crunch. Only dead to Crunch. So on Crunch, we're gonna swap to Law. Perfect. Get Barb's Chip. And then we're going to send a Fake Out. All of this to just dodge Intimidate. And then we're going to send Smart Strike. Smart Strike is a kill. And then Berserker is going to Iron Tail or Thunder. It can roll Thunder if Iron Tail rolls low enough. So we're going to swap to Sabo. Go for Iron Tail. It's going to hurt quite a bit. Okay, defense drop is really bad. At -1 defense. And 64 HP. Bullet Punch crit never kills. Okay, we're fine. Send Blaze Kick. Goes for bullet punch. Even if this crits, we live. Yeah. Perfect. Tangela, okay. This next fight shouldn't be too bad. How many fights until we get an encounter? 1, 2, 3 fights until an encounter. Fun. And then one more fight after that for a second encounter. Alright, we can lead Floatzel. Floatzel, Ice Beam snipes Tangela. And then that'll bring in Raichu, whose highest damage is Discharge. Discharge will whiff into Donphan. And then Donphan is able to take Grass Knot. And we're able to hit him down with Bulldoze. And then Cramorant will come in with Surf. Okay, maybe we want to bait in Cramorant instead of Raichu. Drill Peck might work. We had a way to baiting him in. We do actually. Because Signal Beam can snipe Tangela. And, oh no, but we're faster than Cramorant. So I was gonna say, Drill Peck can see kill. Let me actually check something. Let me check Switch AI. Okay, wait, +4 AI's Pokemon is slower than the players, but Okoza and is not one-hit KO'd. You can actually go, you can lead Masquerain. We just need pre-damage on Mask. We need a pre-damage to... We just need to be at 70. Because as long as we're not baiting Discharge, we're fine. So on Drill Peck, we swap in Togue, who just snipes with Spark. And then Raichu will see Surf doing highest damage. On Surf, we can just swap to Carnivine, and Carnivine has a ranged kill with Leaf Blade. And just in case, we'll have Donphan, and Luxray, and Sawsbuck, just in case. Sawsbuck outspeeds, which is crazy. Sawsbuck is fast as fuck. Oh, it's by 1.2, that's funny. Alright, so we have to pre-damage Masquerain to high enough HP to not bait Discharge, so we need to be at higher than 54 to bait Drill Peck. So we'll go to 55. Since Tangela does not outspeed us, we just snipe him with Signal Beam. And then you'll come in Drill Peck, you snipe, and then Surf, highest damage, will come in with Carnivine, and we have range kill with Leaf Blade. Okay, that should work. Yeah, we don't need Floatzel. Floatzel might bring them. Oh, I have the team. Okay. Alright, so we need a pre-damage to 55 HP. That has him out of Raichu kill range, and makes Cramorant come in. Let me just make sure. Cramorant, Drill Peck. Yep. Discharge. Okay. Right. We had to pre-damage Masquerain, so after they kill Tangela, we always bait Cramorant and not Raichu. So we're gonna send Signal Beam, which is a guaranteed kill, into Tangela. And because we're 55 HP and not 54 HP, Cramorant should be coming in. Cramorant sees Drill Peck being a kill, so we're going to swap to Law on Drill Peck. And that's going to do Barb's Chip. And then we're going to just send Spark because we outspeed it and we can one-shot kill. And now Raichu will come in. Raichu's highest damaging move here is Surf. So on Surf, we're gonna go to Wapple. And Carnivine is just 1v1ing this guy. His highest damaging move is Extreme Speed, and it doesn't do too much. We have ranged kill with Leaf Blade here. And we hit it. Perfect. Alright, next up is Dugtrio Trainer. And Floatzel should just be able to answer that really easily. Okay, there we go. Wi-Fi's back. Okay, so Floatzel can fake out Aqua Jet kill the first Dugtrio, and then this is Sash Dugtrio. can never go for reversal because he doesn't see him going, because he doesn't see that it's highest damage yet. 2 Aqua Jets does the job. Let me just check if reversal has special AI. It doesn't, okay. So even though Dugtrio will go for EQ, we always live even crit EQ, so we're chilling. And just in case we really need a different like answer, we can bring other Pokemon. Like Sawsbuck is great here. Sawsbuck is really good here because Double Kick actually just frags him if we're not feeling Floatzel. Same thing with Carnivine. Carnivine kind of just walls. And as long as we can get Rapidash in on Ironhead, Rapidash is able to just outspeed cleanup. I mean, even on Stone Edge, they're chilling. Because we're not dead to crit. And then sure, we'll bring a bird. Oranberry, 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 Oranberry. You put Oranberry on Sabo, and then we're chilling. Let's also grab the Rost and Chestos. Sorry if stream is killing itself. Alright, this is the Dugtrio trainer. And next fight should be relatively easy. Hey, this guy leads Arena Trap Dugtrio. Garp is able to fake out. And then has a kill with Aqua Jet. And Aqua Jet is a 2-hit kill because they are Focus Sash. They should be going for EQ. Speed drop. Yep, EQ, we live EQ, even if it crits. And Aqua Jet, we just frag out. Oh no, tingling hair. Alright, let's grab our Ultra Ball. That's the earliest you can get an Ultra Ball. I don't think you get Ultra Balls until after Gym 5. So that's our one Ultra Ball we get. So it might come in clutch, who knows. Alright. Last trainer, and then we get an encounter. Woohoo! Alright, so Primate, Stone Edge, Crit. Okay, so we're not gonna run Rapidash into Primate. That's stupid. Stone Edge Crit doesn't kill, but it's also not a good matchup. How does Donphan fare? Donphan is actually really good in 2. After a speed drop, we don't outspeed. Okay, never mind. What about after a speed raise? No, okay. Base 95 here, I guess. Okay, but for Dreadnought, Sazva can just switch in. And as long as it's not like an outspeed, as long as the Pokemon coming before it doesn't outspeed, Sazva can just switch in. Gligar can get fragged by Never Melt Ice, can he? Okay, it's whack. But he is, okay. Well, let's figure out, startering. Oh, yo, what up, Sodium? Alright, so if I kill Primate with Donphan, I can't do Bulldoze. Can't lead an Intimidator because then we just make him +2 or +1. Floatzel doesn't do nearly enough damage. To be able to frag out. And also we kind of want him for Gligar. Do you have Quick Attack on you? We do have Quick Attack on him. We can do Miracle Seed, right? Okay, here's an idea. So, Carnivine always baits Cross Chop, right? Since Carnivine always baits Cross Chop, we can send a Leaf Blade into Primate. We do damage. Always bait Cross Chop. Switch in Masquerain on the next Cross Chop. Quick Attack picks him off. As long as they're Miracle Seed, we pick up KO with Quick Attack, and even if Carnivine frags out and picks off Primate, we should always bait in Gligar Acro. So on Gligar Acrobatics, don't want to swap in Floatzel. No. Fuck, we need... Do we have... Yeah, you work. Tortuga can switch in on Acro. Gem boosted Acro, and then... They always beat Stomping Tantrum and Sky Uppercut. So on Stomping Tantrum, we can swap in Floatzel, Snipe with Ice Beam, and then, do I want to... I'd rather Snipe with Celio. Okay. Never mind, Celio does better there. Celio can snipe Gligar with Aurora Beam or Icy Wind, whatever the fuck. And then we always bait Rock Slide from Dreadnought. Yeah. We just swap in Sawsbuck and snipe with Hornleech. Oh, and do you got any birthday plans outside of possible stream? Not really, no. I don't really do anything else. I play game. That's what I do. But nah, I don't got any other birthday plans. Maybe watch the UFC fight. Cause there is a fight night on my birthday. Miracle Seed, Oranberry, Oran. Okay. Also, had your hair grow already, you kind of look like a Connor now. I think it's just because, well, it was like 2 days. It wasn't really that long, I guess. But, like, I just brushed it. Nothing, Loki said. I don't care. Bro, I normally don't do anything for my birthday. Alright, so they lead Primeape, we lead Carnivine. Carnivine is going to send a Leaf Blade as they go for Cross Chop. Does a crit, perfect. Okay, we pick up kill. We should be seeing Gligar come in because they see outspeed kill for Acrobatics. Yes, okay. So Gligar is going to send well, okay, I lost my train of thought. This shit's sadder than attempts 70 to 97, except kickback. Kickback will be the Quivera, your runny bones. Coke, where's the penis? Fuck you. Okay, Gligar is gonna rip in Acrobatics, gem boosted Acrobatics. So we're gonna swap in Tortuga on the Acrobatics. And there's the acrobatics. And then we're gonna swap in Aokiji on either Stomping Tantrum or Sky Uppercut. Stomping Tantrum, perfect. And then Aurora Beam is a guaranteed kill. And then Sky Uppercut. This is the earliest I've had something from the Sphere line pick up a kill. That's funny. That's just funny. Okay, now Dreadnought will come in, see Rockside killing. They can't go for Rock Polish because they already outspeed me. So on Rockside, we're just gonna swap in Chopper. And we're able to snipe him with Foreign Leech. Good crit, I guess. Alright, now let's go get a catching team together. Alright, we want a ground type here. So, let me go over the encounters real quick, because I haven't looked at Reserve Tunnel in a hot minute. So you can get Teddy Ursa, Trapinch, Gligar, Swinub, Sandile, and the rest of those, and Rockruff, Alolan Geodude, and Roggenrola. We want a ground type, because our only ground type right now is Donphan. And I would like at least 2 for Watson. And also our Glowbro answer is looking like Togedemaru right now, which is tragic. How many balls do I have? 1727. 31, 32, 3. I have 38 balls. That should be enough. I'm also leading Togue. And Fake Out. Okay. Let's get an encounter. Let me just make sure I'm leading Togue. I am. Okay. Encounter time! What are we getting? Okay. Okay. I've never had a Swinub before. This is new. Swinub. Alright, so you can have either Oblivious or Thick Fat. He has Mud Slap. Oh, he also has Bulldoze at this level. Okay. Is he any fun? He seemed... this is good for Watson. A good one goes really hard this early, yeah. My offline run, this thing came to like a fifth of my fights. That's insane. Okay, so this swine up has bulldoze, so this can probably kill us. Okay, let me just plug a swine up into the calc. Level 16 with 0 defense, special defense. Did I fake him out? No, I cannot fake him out. Okay. So we're just gonna hard swap to does he also have ice moves? Does he have ice shard at this level? He has ice fang at this level. Okay. We're gonna swap to Goldie Roger. Okay, he went from Mudslap. Both abilities are also good. Thick Fat makes it tankier, and Oblivious means you ignore Intimidate. That is very true. I don't have any statusers, which really sucks. I lost my Spore guy in Brawley Gym. Oh, okay. What One Piece character do we name this guy? We already have Zunisha, so we can't name it Zunisha. Our Dawn fan is Zunisha. Is that one sword elephant that's Bandan head? I don't know. Name him Jack. He got Mammoth Devil Fruit. But like, is he irrelevant or relevant to One Piece? Cause I need to actually start reading it. Is he actually relevant? Cause like, we gotta keep in mind, Mammoth Swine's actually good. Relevant until he gets bodied. So a couple chapters. Well, we'll name him Jack. I've never had a swine up before, I'm excited. I only know him from power scaling One Piece. Okay. Okay. Fucking power scaling. Power scaler son or shipper daughter. Quirky, thick fat. Okay, yeah, that's good. Pretty good. Fast. Fast and bulky. I'll take it. Are we delaying this guy? Can you get Metronome and Run Buns? No, you can get Metronomed, which I have several times. I assume we don't delay this guy, right? Stomping Tantrum at 30. Evo at 30. We get 8. We need AP to Evo. Do we learn anything early? I guess Swineup does. No. We actually can't get in. Wait, no. We can get AP earlier. And that does mean. Okay. We might want to delay this guy then. Because if we have AP at 35, then we level up at, We Evo into Paloswine at 35, and then we can Candy into Mamoswine. Okay, so we're not gonna level him up just yet. Ice Ground is also a really good stab combo. If it wants to load, that is. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we have to... We're dealing with Sandaconda here. Seadra outspeed one-shots and then we get Sand up. Oh, Sand, what's Sand Chip damage? (1/16). That is 6.25. So that's why. Okay. Alright, So we're gonna pre-damage our Seadra to, let's see. So I have to be at... So I'm taking 2 ticks of sand damage. Or 1 tick, so, be at 94%. I need to be at 72 HP, so I take sand damage. And then I bait T-Bolt from Probopass. Probopass will send T-Bolt into Donphan. And Donphan outspeed kills with Bulldoze. And then we're going to be dealing with Body Slam, Stoutland. How many Bulldozes do we need to slow this thing down? Rapidash isn't a bad answer here, neither is Togedemaru. We do need ways to, like, deal with Stoutland, though. Also, the moves don't do too much. So we can just switch in, and then we can start, like, hitting him down with Bulldoze. We can even charm him, because we can just hold Cherry Berry. And, like, he's not doing crazy damage after I charm him. Just 1v1 him. Okay, that works. And then Clefable. We'll see Ice Beam doing highest damage. So on Ice Beam, we can swap to Rapidash. And